Oh, this is Renegade for the NES. This is the US version of the beat 'em up in that's known in Japan as Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun. It was first an arcade game, as was Renegade, and then they brought it to Famicom and NES. Some of the developers were the same ones who worked on the arcade game, including the director Yoshihisa Kishimoto. Why do I always forget his name? Uh, yes, Yoshihisa Kishimoto, the director, and I also noticed that one of the programmers, is the same Noriyuki Tomiyama. And I was looking up him because I was wondering where the inspiration for I'll just go into it here so you can see what I'm talking about. Where the inspiration for the isometric playfield came from, because Kishimoto has said that he was inspired by the game Kung Fu Master, which, like on NES, was called just Kung Fu. On Famicom, the Famicom version of Kung Fu Master was Spartan X, as it was called in Japan. So Kishimoto hasn't said, as far as I've seen online, where the inspiration for the isometric playfield came from, because Kung Fu Master, which he said inspired him as a beat 'em up, but he wanted more sort of drawn out fight sequences, so he gave the hero a health meter so they could survive multiple hits, unlike Kung Fu Master, where you're down after you get hit once. But where did the isometric playfield come from? Well, that programmer, Noriyuki Tomiyama, the year before the arcade version of this game, he worked on another game for Technos Japan, a wrestling game called Mat Mania, and that has an isometric playfield. And in fact, Technos Japan created the wrestling game genre with another game 2 years before Mat Mania, which was called, wait a second, what was that first one? Oh, that was called Tag Team Wrestling in the West. In Japan, it was called Big Pro Wrestling with an exclamation mark on the end. And that was isometric. So it seems like, I mean, this game, or the arcade game that this game is based on from Japan, Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, is basically the first isometric beat 'em up, and it seems like was inspired in terms of the isometric playfield from the wrestling games that Technos Japan had made. At least, the same programmer. Actually, he wasn't just the programmer on Mat Mania, the programmer who worked on this game here. He was actually the director and programmer of Mat Mania, so he was kind of the head guy on that isometric game a year before Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, aka Renegade. So anyway, that's interesting. This is the NES version. I just played through the arcade version, which actually just loops when you get through all the stages, and then you just keep going. I'm not sure how many loops you can do. This game apparently does not loop, and it's got a specific different ending, and in fact, a lot of the structure up to that point is different as well. I'm using a couple cheat codes specifically because of the sequence at the end that I've read about. I'm using an infinite time cheat, because apparently time gets pretty tight in this end sequence that can be kind of grueling. And I'm using an infinite lives cheat because otherwise I think it's game over when you lose your lives, which would be annoying. You do have to restart the current area when you die, but this game is actually different than the arcade version in that it breaks up the stages into sort of smaller rooms, and like you fight the bosses in separate rooms, whereas in the arcade version you fight a gang and its boss in like 1 to 3 waves in the same room. And in the so the stages are kind of the same. Like the first stage in the arcade version is a subway station. I'm thinking of the Japanese version, but it's still a subway station here in the US in the Western version. But notice how, like, this is a much narrower stage, much narrower subway platform than the one in the arcade game, which is kind of interesting. And you don't fight the boss here, and you don't fight as many of the bosses, of the gang members here at once, because I suppose probably because the NES and the Famicom hardware just couldn't handle it, so you only fight like half of them at a time, and then they come out in another wave. They send in more guys. So anyway, the controls are simplified down to 2 buttons from the 3 the arcade game has, but because in the arcade game they had a left attack button, a right attack button, and a jump button. In this one they make up for not having the jump button by just having you jump by hitting both of the attack buttons. I don't know if you can do a wall jump kick like that in the arcade version, but anyway, I noticed that. That's kind of cool. So anyway, you've got a left and a right attack button that lets you do a forward and a back kick depending on which way your character is facing. You can grab people once they've sort of keeled over. You can sit on them and punch them when they're down. It's all the same stuff. You can throw guys into guys. All the same stuff from the arcade version. So that's kind of nice. The jump kick is much faster and less floaty than in the arcade version. Oh, that jump kick didn't knock him down. It just made him sort of hunch over. Jump kicks are still kind of hard to hit with. What else? I guess that's about it. Punches seem to be sort of harder to win with in this. Oh, well, there is one more move that I'm probably going to be milking a bit, because it seems to be more milkable in this than in the arcade version. That is the neutral kick. Neutral jump kick. Like, they can crouch under it, but eventually they get hit, whereas in the arcade version it seems like they were sort of able to get you easier. Well, I got out of that. Yeah, wait, I did this wrong. Let me restart. So also you set the difficulty level in this by hitting the A or the B button. So there's difficulty level 1 through 3. 3 is the hardest. This changes in the arcade game. I think it just changes how much time you have. There's a timer going. Of course, I'm using the timer cheat here, so I have infinite time. And the time limits are fairly tight in the arcade version, and apparently they're tight here, like especially in the last level, which is sort of a maze type of thing, which doesn't sound like I'm going to enjoy that, but we'll see. Here, the Kunio-kun wiki says the difficulty level affects enemy health, something to do, how fast the motorcycles are in a motorcycling stage, which also has me a little concerned. And then it affects the maze layout in the final stage, so we'll see. So anyway, this is on the hardest difficulty, which I'll probably regret, but whatever. I played through the arcade game on easy because I think it was just changing the timer. And I didn't have an infinite time cheat anyway. I was playing the PS2 emulated version by Hamster. Ooh. Wow, so he just beat me on punches. Yeah, it's hard to win with punches. But the nice thing about not having to face the boss on the same stage is that your health meter regenerates between areas, so I get a fresh health meter after beating these guys, and actually then there's another room after this, and then I get another fresh health meter after that, and then I go face the... oh, that's not going to work. He's going to knock me off the platform there. Oh, well, you can also do a running attack. The animation is kind of weak in this. Oh no, I'm gonna get wiped out if I do that. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, forget it. Yeah, they're, it's hard to do the running attacks and hard to get through their sword swipes in this. It was worth it. I could have got back on him and hit him some more. Oh, heck. Oh, you have to hit the directional button that's towards their head, and I failed to do that. Oops. Oops. Okay, this is going badly. Dang it, man. Oopsie. Oh, wow. This music is zant. Hit the wrong button again. Well, this is not looking great. Wrong button again. Oh dear. Okay, maybe I'll make it. Oh, sweet. Now watch, I get all my health back. So here's the boss, but I have a full health meter. What is with this little... we have little T-Rex arms. In Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, the stage 1 boss is Riki, at least in the arcade version. I do have the Famicom version, but my cart reader broke. And my replacement cart reader is supposed to be coming tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be able to play the Famicom version tomorrow. Ugh. I had the arcade version of Renegade in Arcade Archives Renegade on PS4, but I sold my PS4, so whatever. Oh, dang. Oh, this is not great. He keeps crossing me up once he stands up. Oh, come on. He got me with a neutral jump kick. Wow. Well, what? I wish I'd been paying attention there. Oh, so dead. Jack. It is nice that you get these dialogue things. They didn't have any dialogue in the arcade Neketsu Kunio-kun. Maybe I should try... oh wait, I can't throw him off. Now I could kick him off if... no. Oh no, well that's not a winning move. Fast forwarding. I'm playing this in the emulator Mesen in Windows. Oh wow. Ugh. Okay, this is a real bad start. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I can just blunder into him, but I can't knock him down. Or I can't sit on him. Well, blah. When I was just messing around on difficulty 1, I didn't have that much trouble jump kicking him, I didn't think. No, it doesn't knock him backwards, my dog. Maybe someday he'll let me sit on him. There we go, you're cooked. Emmy. Wait, wasn't his name Jack or something? Oh, that's Enemy, I guess. You ain't tough enough for me. That's right. So your name in this is Mr. K. I mean, this Renegade gets a graphical overhaul from Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun. And instead of being high school kids, you're like, you know, street punk gangs or something. But it basically plays the same, I think, more or less. I don't know. But yeah, instead of being Kunio, in this you're called Mr. K, which is a really, I mean, what kind of street punk would want to be called Mr. K? Sometimes it does. Wow, that sucked. In the arcade version of Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, you start out facing guys on motorcycles in a stage that's more or less this stage. Here, there were no guys riding motorcycles. Oh, I really screwed. That didn't. Oh, hi. Paying attention, am I? Oh. The mechanics here feel a little bit. They're just touchy. Ow. Like in the arcade game, at least as represented in Oritachi, Game Center Zoku, Neketsu Kohu Kunio-kun, the PS2 emulated version by Hamster, the controls feel kind of more robust. Surprisingly robust, actually, considering that it was sort of their, you know, it was their first go at a beat 'em up. And this, at least the Japanese, the Famicom version was their first. I read, I didn't double check this, was their first Famicom game. Something like Nintendo insisted they change something. I forget what that was. I was just reading that, like, just before I started here. So, like, this character sprite is sort of not exactly Kunio, because he's been changed from his school uniform into this leather-clad street punk, I guess. But he's still got, I think his head is the same. Alright. You move very fast in this. A lot faster than you move in the arcade version. Oh man. Hey! Wrong button. Dang it. Oh man. Wow, great. I love when they just blunder into you to knock you off. Oops. Like, this game plays like a sped up version of the arcade game. Oh. Oh, great. Jeez. Oh, this guy. Oh yeah, you can't run at these guys because they just clock you. Dang it. Hey. Oh, that was weird. Man, how many guys are in this stage? I guess this is it. Uh-oh. I know I'll have to resort to save states at some point. Oh. Oh. No. I love when you get the generic quote from the non-boss guys. Alright. I was just giving him a face massage. What? So that doesn't work out very well. I should probably stop doing that. I can't help it though. Okay, I got off him. Oh, there. Ooh, second hit. Oh gosh. If all you're gonna do is blunder into me, that does hurt though. Oh, I actually got past his swing that time. Yeah, uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. It's barf. Ugh, God. I forgot how many friggin' guys there are on this stage. But no motorcycles, I guess. Ooh. Sheesh. Oh, there's the motorcycles. How about that? Oh, man. It's so fast. Oops. Oh. Oh. Okay. You gotta jump like way early because you just jumped too darn high. Oh wow. Oh no. So they did add a motorcycle riding part. I love how the front tires and the the thingies aren't even connected to the rest of the bike. So I didn't pay attention to what it said the controls were in the fact. Well, so I have he just kicks either direction, okay. Do I have to... this kind of sucks, just like the motorcycle. Well, it's not as bad as the motorcycle part in River City Girls 0. That was pretty bad. This at least doesn't seem to have corners. And you don't have to hit separate buttons for gas and brake. It's all with D-pad, which is nice. Oh, come on! What? How did I fall out and he didn't fall out? I was on the inside and I fell off the road while he did not. That's amazing. Oh yeah, okay, I was doing it wrong. No. Oh wait, what? Did I hit a speed up button? What happened? I'm like zooming. Is that like a turbo boost? Yes. Oh, it was a turbo boost. Okay. Oh no, I got kicked off my bike. Was that a health thing? I don't think it was a health thing. Well, I couldn't. Okay, this does suck. What? Oh, it is a health thing. Look at my health got toasted by that guy. But it's only when they land a kick on you. How many of these guys are there? What if I turbo boost? See ya. Oh. Turbo that. Oh wow. You just ramp. Okay, wait, why is this guy owning me so hard? Why am I not turboing? Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh. Turbo. I get what? The S, it said S? Wait, there it is. What? It sucked. This is a boss. Are you a boss, sir? Yeah, well, he throws me off like a boss. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't grab it. Oh, this ain't... I mean, it works better than I would have thought. Oh, nice. Oh, heck. Soon. Oh, no. It's a nice spin kick he's got. Ooh, it's getting close. I mean... I didn't let him kill me, though, so I didn't get to see what his name was. Yeah. Okay, the girl gang. It's like an arcade version. In the arcade version, the girls with the chains, like, got KO'd after one knockdown. Not so here. Of course, I was playing on easy. Oh, heck. Oh, the handbag. Oh, the chain. Yeah. Oh, no. Ew. Ew. I knew it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey. Oh man. Real woman. Oh no. Shit. Ow. Oh, wrong button. Great. Come on, ladies, don't be shy. Are you just gonna sit there and vibrate? Oh. Well, I'll just get slapped down. How about that? Shoot. Dang. Oh, yeah, she didn't have much else. Shit. I can't running punch him. Oh, do that then. No. My punching's getting too slow. So yeah, the basic fighting mechanics in this are a little... kind of cheesier, I guess, because you can just kind of do the jump kick. And exploit that pretty hard. Pretty hard. I mean, part of it is that you don't have nearly as many enemies attacking you at once. Arrgh. It's gonna feel weird playing the arcade version just because how fast everything in this is. It's weird. Okay. It feels like you aren't accomplishing anything because a new enemy comes on immediately to replace the one that you got. Oh. Caddo beer. Oh. Yeah, this is just kind of more boring. Oh. Now, a lot of these same moves you would see again in the Double Dragon games, of course. Which, I think, because there was Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, where you're the high school kids, then there was this graphical conversion of that into Street Punks as Renegade, and then they took the Street Punk thing and that sort of developed into Double Dragon. So this is like the midway point between Kunio and Double Dragon is Renegade. Oh, well, that sucks. I like that picture on the wall. This bartender's just kind of taking it in. I wonder if that's the boss. In Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, the arcade game, You know, all the whole gang, when you come into a new area, the gang is there and they attack you, except for the boss who is standing there in the background tapping their foot, which is kind of cool. Oh wow, they actually motored in from the blackness. Oh, nice. I kind of like this one room area. It kind of works better without the scrolling. It just kind of feels like it fits this crazy speed. I also like seeing him come in from the side like that, just through this just tunneling through the screen border. Uh-oh. You can kind of see that Technos Japan didn't quite have their full 8-bit style here yet. Like, the art's pretty good, but the animations are a little rough. And the art's a little weird looking, but like these women look kind of weird in some of their poses. And they aren't doing the full like super deformed style yet either. That they would, you know, eventually have for their Famicom and NES games. Wait, what stage is this? Oh, I think that we're outside the maze now. Maybe Life Pier? The heck? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Been a while. This game, like their Double Dragon NES games, for instance, seems like they designed the graphics for square pixels rather than, you know, like on a computer, rather than NTSC television pixels, which are wider than square. Because, like in the emulator Mesen, you can select to have it run a game in either unstretched, you know, square pixels, or in like NTSC or PAL or whatever aspect ratio. And when you run this game, like the Double Dragon NES games in NTSC, everything looks a little too wide. And like, well, even here, that street sign is not quite circular, it's a little too wide, but if it was an NTSC, it would be even more egg-shaped, you know? Elliptical, at any rate. Oops. But then a lot of NES games by different game studios were developed to look the correct width when they are on an NTSC television, and if you run it for a square pixel display, it looks too narrow, you know. It just kind of varies on NES and Famicom games. Once you get to Super Famicom and Super Nintendo, I wonder if Nintendo had a talk with people or something, but it seems to have been pretty much regularized, so games were pretty much, all the ones I've been looking at lately were all designed. All look their correct aspect ratio in NTSC, so like they would have looked the correct width on, you know, home consumer's television. But on like the NES, even Tetris, you can see was designed to look the correct width on a computer monitor, because that's on a computer monitor on a square pixel display. The Tetris blocks, the little, tetramino units that make up each Tetris block, are perfectly square when your aspect ratio is set to square pixels, whereas on NTSC aspect ratio, the tetraminos in the Tetris blocks are each slightly wider than square, So like they didn't even Nintendo didn't design that, famous game for display on an actual TV screen. It's kind of weird. So, Nintendo didn't really have it straight as far as aspect ratio and what to have the artists design for aspect ratio wise. They just had people working on computer screens, and they just, make it look good on this computer screen. But then when you actually play it on a console on the TV, it's too wide. But I guess they didn't. Nobody minded. I guess, I don't know. Oh, so this is the maze, I guess. So I'm gonna follow a fact, because apparently at difficulty level 2 and 3, if you go through a quote-unquote wrong door, or whatever that would be, you get teleported back to the start of the maze. And I don't want to do that. That sounds like butkus. Excuse my French. Why did I say it? Well, butkus just means like nothing. I was gonna say bum. I don't know what I was gonna say. It sounds lousy, so yeah, I got a fact to check once I get rid of these guys, and presumably the door's open. Although, wait, did where I come from, were there multiple doorways? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so, well, I don't have to pause it, I got infinite time. Okay, so, let's see that back I copied into my notes. So, and I'll put the address for this fact, it's from GameFAQs, I'll put the address in the description under the video. So it says, how to find the last boss, difficulty setting 3. After killing the punks on the main level of stage 4, proceed in the following order to get to the last boss. Take the right door. Enemies, 4th Street thugs with sticks, 2 at a time. I'm not sure I took the right door from the last area. Well, let's pretend I have to take the right door here. So then it says... Okay, yeah. Then the next room it says there's 3 Kims, which I guess is that boss, that first boss. Well, that says 2 at a time, though. I mean, here I got 3. Well, heck. Anyway, I'm supposed to take the left door from here. It doesn't say how many doors are in each room, necessarily. I like these little rooms, though. Like, each have their little details. That's kind of cute. Now, I wonder if I die here... Do I die in real life? I mean, do I go back to the... Oops. I paused the emulator and the game. Do I go back to the beginning of the whole maze, or do I restart in the room? Yeah, this would suck with a time limit. Oh yeah, dang. No, it's gonna suck. Can't climb on these guys. Oh man, jump kicked. Oh no. I don't know. No, that's not working. Well, we're gonna find out what happens when you die. Oh, I got it. Ugh, blurp. Wait, that's not Kim, that's Jack? Why did it call him Kim? Where do I start? Oh, okay, that's handy. Jeez. Oh no. Oh well. That was... I did not mean to sit on him. Oh shoot. Shoot. Jeez, I'm gonna have to save scum this. This is not going great. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Oh, dead. I ain't got a single one of them yet. Oh wow, he didn't throw me off. Maybe I could have beat on him there. Oh, that's not a good start. Well, yeah, so that guy was probably just about dead. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is going bad. Sheesh. I tried to punch. Punching ain't working. Okay. Why? Actually, let's just... Come on, I want to get a clean start. Okay, don't hit me. Okay. Nope. 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 Oh, it almost worked. Dang it. Okay, finally. Save scumming. Oops. That's going pretty great now that I started saves coming up. Nope, there we go. Ew. Oh, heck. There's just a beep sound in this music. And 3 bosses in one room? What are they thinking? I guess they're thinking we gotta make players feel like they get their money's worth out of this game, so let's just make it just stupid hard. And this is on the hardest difficulty. I mean, maybe you don't end up with something like this on default easy difficulty, I suppose. Okay. Oh, dang, I had it. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, you're kidding me. Well, the fact is wrong. It says it's 2 at a time, but it's 3. But that is BS. So 4 bosses in a single room. God, the beeping sounds are so weird. It's like you're formatting something. Like you're formatting a memory card or something. Okay, come on. Oh. Jeez. No, I want this guy. Oh no! What? Oh no. I was not paying attention. Here. And with a time limit? I mean, what the heck? There must be something I'm missing here, because this is silly. Somebody must be close to croaking. Besides me, I mean. Oops. Oh boy. Gosh. Oh, well, come on. Sheesh. Wow. Yeah, this is fun for everybody. Oh, come on. Dang it. Oh. No. No, how? Did I do this wrong? Am I in the wrong room? I must be in the wrong room. Because these aren't... I'm not supposed to be fighting Jack, I don't think. I screwed up. Let's see what happens if I turn off my cheat code and let them take me out. I don't think that actually disabled the cheats yet. Dang it, come on. Oh no. Okay. That's not what I was hoping for. Well... I guess I just gotta try to get out of this room and do something. What if I'm just in a room of infinite jerks, though? I mean, then you're just dead. Great, my Amazon smart device has decided to notify me of something. That's always good news. It usually means some weather stuff is gonna happen. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I suppose. No, wait, that's not gonna work. I was thinking I should be grabbing them, but I'll just get hit from behind by another guy, so... Okay, so now we're finally run out of backups. Oh, come on. Sheesh. This is just goofy. I can't do it. Oh no. Okay, well, I don't know where I am. Could that have been 6 Joels, 3 at a time? The only other one that says 3 at a time is 3 Jacks. Oh, there's one that says 6 Jacks. Which one's Jack and which one's Joel? Oh wait, those said Jack, didn't they? Oh, but then it says from that room you would take the middle door, and there's no middle door here unless it's just the one that's on the left, but it's sort of in the middle. I'm lost, aren't I? So, 3 somebodies. I'm just gonna be stuck in this maze forever, aren't I? I guess one thing to do would be, see what their name is. Joel. So 3 Joels. Or Joel's 3 at a time. There's only one room here that says Joel's 3 at a time, and that's... But it says take the second left door. What the heck? I'm in the wrong rooms. But it doesn't seem to be like teleporting me back to a starting area exactly, does it? Oh man. Well, this is gonna go great. Nice dry jerk. Shoot. So, I failed to follow the FAQ, I think, and just immediately got off course because I was not paying attention in the very first room. I think. Oh, great. Nowhere. Oh. How many Joels do you suppose we have here? Still on the first three. Oh, dang. Oh, no. Dang. Yeesh. Oh. Crumbs. Yeah. Oh man, this is a nightmare. I should just turn on invincibility. I think there's an invincibility cheat. La-di-da. Enemies have no health. That sounds fun. Infinite health. That sounds fun. Okay. Well. I can't hit it. The TV says 2. Does that mean anything? It was 6 Joels, 3 at a time, but I don't think it's take the second left door. Because... So who are you? There's only 2 dudes here. Maybe it's 2 guys, 2 at a time. Oh, let's let them... Oh wait, they can't kill me. I have infinite health. I should take that one. Oh, so that's just some generic guy. Well, that's not very helpful. So, some guy 2 at a time. I need to find like a picture gallery. So that was 4 guys 2 at a time. Maybe it was the first room, 4 street thugs with sticks 2 at a time. I guess it must have been, right? So maybe I am back at the start. So... this fact is written in a confusing way because it says take the right, for instance, in the first room it says take the right door, enemies 4 street thugs with sticks 2 at a time, but you have to have the enemies killed before you're looking at which door to take, so it feels like that's out of order. It should have written it as the enemies and then which door to take. Anyway, this says take the right door. Oh, this is the same thing though. It's wrong. It says 3 Kims 2 at a time. I must be just reading this wrong. Maybe I need another fact. But I don't think there's 2 other facts. And I don't think either of them had a walkthrough for difficulty 3. Let's see. Mission 4. No. Nothing in that one. That'll help, because that's just instructions for what sounds like easy difficulty. This is the one that I'm already looking at and failing to follow the instructions on. I mean, 4 street thugs with sticks. Maybe I was supposed to take the right door. Oh, maybe it is showing. It's telling me the door from the last area. So I was supposed to take the left door in that room. Why did they write it this way? Maybe this last fact has it in some format that I would not get lost on. Nope, doesn't have it at all. Well, it has it for 1 difficulty. Okay, so I think I was reading that wrong. It's confusingly written. So I am on the wrong course again because this is, what were these guys? Jacks, but there's, yeah, this is not right. So, what do I do here? I don't know. I think last time I think it's more than 6 anyway. Maybe. So last time I was reading it wrong and shoot, where did it go? I would have taken the left door here. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, well, that's different. So that's, well, I don't think you even encounter her. That's Masuzu. There's one room here that says 9 angry Japanese schoolgirls, but I don't think that's who they mean here. This is the boss. I guess we can find out what... I think this... Well... Oh, Kim. Oh, so that's Kim. So maybe this one's the 3 Kims 2 at a time. Oops. So this is 3 Kims 2 at a time. Then I have to read to the next step, take the right door. And then maybe I'll face 6 motorcycle riders 1 at a time. Oh yeah, okay, so I think I'm about to get rampaged on. I think I'm on the right track now. Maybe I could take off, that enemies have no health cheat. I mean, I don't really like this maze anyway, but whatever. I'm about to get hit. Well... I mean, it's too... Oh. Wait, how many were there? Blarp. 06. That's 1. Oops. Two. Oh, well. That didn't work great. This is ridiculous. 3. 4. Dang it. 5. 6. So that's one way to do it. Okay. 6 motorcycle riders take the second left door. What does that mean? Shoot. I guess that means this one? Second from left. And now we've got... 6 Joels, 3 at a time. Yeah, this was Joel, wasn't it? Okay. I might get sick of this. It's kind of weird, like, why didn't they just do the stages from the... Oh, maybe they ran out of ROM space for the other enemies that are in stages 4 and 5. And, or maybe they felt like that was going to be too short anyway. I can't handle this. Heck with this. It's too boring. I mean, you can't just... you can't do this to people. This is nonsense. Oh, I'm not doing it right. Hi. This is cool. Oh, wow. This guy's just got a cycle on me. Wow, man. That guy just went off. Blew up. This is the same guy, right? Oh, wow. Sweet. So that was 6 joules, 3 at a time. Take the left door, and then we get angry schoolgirls. It's kind of fun when they go down in one hit in this silly maze. I think there's 9 of them? That's just so crazy. Take the right door, and then we get some jacks. Ow. Jacks, take the right door. Oh, now more motorcycle riders. 7 motorcycle riders, 1 at a time. How did I knock that guy off once? Wonder if I can, like, just punch. You know? Oh, maybe I did, like, a wall kick. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that works pretty good. Oops. Sweet. Oh. 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 This is crazy. Oh, wow, I got a neutral jump kick in. Okay. Take the left door. 6 jacks. Take the middle door. Okay, wait. So I think this is the last one. Turn off those no health and infinite health cheats. Because now we're at the final boss, Sabu. Which is the same name as the Well, is this Sabu? It is Sabu. Huh, that's just, they didn't rename the final boss from the Japanese version. Now in the arcade version, Sabu you can just punch out because he like relies on his gun. Not quite the same here, is it? Wow, okay, that's... See, like, this was directed by the same guy, so why is it just... Everything is just different and wrong? The arcade game makes sense. This game is a bunch of nonsense. I wonder if the Japanese version is... It's probably still the same as this. Jeepers creepers, what are you... Well, you're not supposed to fast forward until he just comes up and punches you, that's for sure. It's a big bullet. Well, geez. He does not do that in the arcade version. Of course, in the arcade version, you're fighting him and a bunch of gang guys at the same time, but... Wow, man. I got a hit on him. Okay, so that's how you can hit him. Oh. If I could sit... Wow. Probably couldn't sit on him. Oh, that's death. Oh, he didn't kill me somehow. Yeah, he killed me. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Multiple Sabus? Wait a second. Oh no. This is the fact says this is the final battle in the game where you will face Sabu and his two twin brothers, one after the other. Ah. This is so dumb. Oh man, they just made a mockery of the arcade game. His two twin brothers. Sheesh. Just... You can't really do anything to this guy. Just go. Fine. Oops. That was kind of dumb. Well, I've forgotten how to do it. What am I doing? It just gets boring, you know. Whoa, game exploded. Oh, I think it did explode. Maybe because I had cheat codes on. Let's turn the cheats off. Okay, credit roll. There's Kishimoto. Kishimoto, what were you doing with this version, man? Ugh. Yeah, that is some BS. I mean, what if you didn't have a FAQ and you got to that maze? There's the programmer, Tomiyama, who came from from Mat Mania. The main guy on Mat Mania, which was isometric before isometric beat-em-ups existed. The end. Well, yeah, that kind of sucks. The cartridge has a cool sticker on it. I mean, the first 3 stages were okay. That maze, though, I mean, so even if you do it exactly right, you have to, not counting the guys in the opening area outside, you have to do 4 street thugs, then 3 bosses, the Kims. That's the giant woman, right? Then 6 motorcycle riders. Then 6 bosses, Joels. Then 9 Japanese schoolgirls, 3 at a time. Then 3 Jacks bosses. Then 7 more motorcycle riders after those 6 in an earlier room. Then 6 Jacks, that's 6 more bosses, 3 at a time. And then the final boss and his 2 identical brothers. Oh my gosh. That's just silly. Like, maybe I should just keep this just for the lulz at how goofy it is, but I don't know, man. Well, so on normal difficulty, on the default difficulty, what do you get? You get you get wait, oh, here it is. Come on. Come on. Where is it? Where do you talk about going through on normal difficulty? What? Oh, wait. Oh. Well, Okay, let me go to a different fact, because this one, maybe there isn't a maze on the other ones. That's... Gosh dang these facts, come on. Okay, what about this one? Just tell me what happens. Give me a walkthrough for... Okay. Mission 4. Oh no, there still is a maze. So, on normal difficulty, according to this other fact, the other one probably has it in there somewhere. So, street punks. Take the right exit. So, okay, so then you're indoors. And then you have 3 street punks. Then another room with Jack 5 times. No, wait. Jack 2 times. So that's 2 bosses in one room. And it doesn't say how many motorcycle guys. Gets the final boss's name wrong. Then more motorcycle guys. Fact sucks. Last one, what does this say? Okay. It calls it a dentist's office. 3 generic thugs, then 2 jacks. Oh, there's a power-up. Then it calls it a dentist's office. 3 motorcyclists, 3 more motorcyclists, and then just the 1 boss. There's a room with a guy who shoots a bazooka, then this guy says, I couldn't find him again. I don't know. I mean, the other problem is just that the jump kick is way too powerful in this game. There's no reason to do punches or kicks. In fact, punches aren't very good. And what were they thinking? I mean, you boil it down to 1 move. Yeah, it's just not a good game. Well, that's too bad. Because the arcade game, at least in the PS2 version, is great. Just like the balance and the different threat types are great. This, especially like you get to stage 4 and there's these that one's really fun because that one doesn't have a boss, which is a big relief because in that game you have to fight the bosses with some of the thugs in your face. But yeah, there's no boss, but there's a bunch of guys with shivs, and 1 stab with the shiv and you're dead. So it's a really nerve-wracking fight because you can't take a single hit. And then stage 5 of that game is you go in that stage you actually go out a side door in the stage, which takes you to the next stage, stage 5, which is the final boss. He's got more of those guys with the shivs, and which is, you know, the final boss is Sabu. And he's got more guys with the shivs, and he's got the gun. And that's, you know, it's a very different fight from all the other fights because you got a guy with a gun. And it's just a cool game. Every fight is its own unique encounter. I'm not paying attention. I was thinking I was gonna, like, grab him or something. This music's loopy. Also in that game, the end music is like Kunio's theme, which is music you hear in like Super Dodgeball, which is kind of hilarious. Well, that doesn't work. I mean, all the facts said to do jump kicks too. Or at least 2 of them that I saw. So I'm afraid the Japanese game is going to be the same thing, just with different graphics. I'll probably end up selling both of these, I don't know. Oops. They're pretty bad. Sweet. I mean, this part's kind of weirdly fun. Oh no, the motorcycle part. Where's my turbo? I got an S. The other thing is that the stage graphics in this game are pretty blah. I do like the weird little rooms at the end, but, you know, they're still pretty... Well, especially like this looks like junk. Whereas all the stages in the arcade version look pretty cool. Even if the perspective on them is sometimes pretty weird. This is really easy on default difficulty, actually. Well, maybe, yeah, I mean, the maze isn't going to be easy. It's going to be goofy. But it's easy because they screwed up the balance of the attacks and you just have to use this one over and over. I guess I should get that, huh? So now I'm... Oh no. Oh, Super Kunio or Super Mr. K. That was ridiculous. Maybe I'll keep this just because it is so technos weird. The maze blows though. I wish there was a cheat code to skip the maze and just go straight to Sabu. Okay. Whoa. They just like freeze. It's weird. Like, what is that pose? Oh, good one. That music is in, I think that's in Super Dodgeball. Here's the maze. Well, not yet. How many of these guys are there? Oh yeah, so this is where I screwed up. Because you take the right entrance. Oops. Sheesh. Three generic thugs take the left entrance. What? Just not responding. Help! Alt tab me. Oh yeah. Oops. That was pretty weird. Hey, it's a P. Oh no, where did it go? Oh, wait. Oh no, it wore off. That power-up is bizarre. It's a TV with a big number 2 on the screen. So the 2 jacks. This is a tough fight. Grab the P. Take the left entrance, but it should call it an exit, but whatever. Oh yeah. Oops. I'm getting this really wrong. Oh, there's only 2 of them. It said there were 3, but I think there were just 2. It calls this the dentist's office. Take the middle exit. Dang it. More bikers. Take the exit to the right. And it's Sabu. Well. Too slow on the draw, Sabu. Well, that's normal difficulty. So that's too easy, I guess. It's weird. I mean, well, it's only too easy because I knew the way through the maze. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it just because it's so goofy. At least on normal difficulty, I mean, it's doable. It's way too doable. It's weird. Weird game, man. They kind of screwed this one up. Like, I don't know. I guess it was kind of their first NES or Famicom game anyway, but man. Well, I guess we'll see what the Famicom one's like next. I don't think I'll try playing that one on hard, because hard is just dopey. This title screen too, like the Renegade part is good, but the rest of it, I don't know. Okay, well, so that was Renegade for NES. Not great, which is too bad because, dang it, the arcade version's really good, but the, you know, they did go on to better things on the NES with the Double Dragon games are pretty, well, the first one's good. The second one's, it's got some annoying parts. Anyway, it's such a weird game. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Next time, we should have Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, the Famicom version, and I'll try it on the default difficulty, and we'll see how that goes. Later, bye.